indeed, but one we surpassed with skill.
The tide of battle was in our favor.
Do you mean to leave us here?
Step back before I nod off.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
There are one or two places of interest nearby. I could tell you more about them if you like, Master.
Battle is upon us! Ice's sting is yours to wield.
Battle avoided is a battle won, I suppose.
Let us defer to the original.
Indeed, you are correct. Our foe hasn't even noticed or seen Dogma.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. Well done!
When it's hard, be sure to avoid open flame.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
We ought to put it to good use.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm.
I will hold the enemy still.
Well said. I shan't let them harm you.
You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
I'll be needing a small rug of ale to recover from that.
Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our foes.
It seems we have enraged our foe. It's hard to order be our target.
Stilling its pulse is no mean feat, but it can be done. Strike at the heart while it's exposed. What has stricken you, Arisen?
There's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt it.
Now that's a surprise.
Where is foe? It has the means to control force.
We
done.
One can but strive to improve. With the port crystal placed, we'll be able to use a fairy stone to return here in an instant. We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe? Stop!
weapons! There!
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Wish I could go on an adventure.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you. Have you found any of the items we discussed? Do come again.
The Warfarer is the ultimate vocation for proving your glory, Arisen. You ought not to go charging off a...
There's been talk of a mysterious structure rising from the sea. I'm not sure what to make of it. You know where to find me.
We have found a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
There's been talk of a mysterious structure rising... from the sea. I'm not sure what to make of it. Much obliged.
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be...
Peruse at your leisure.
Time to be heading home.
This rumour has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is an illness...
There's been talk of a mysterious structure rising from the sea. I'm... not sure what to make. It. You know where to find.
Look, as long as you know. Got to move for my next shipment.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll... Find my...
I have a knack for gathering items and am ever on the hunt for...
Twas a fine journey we shared.
I hope I can count on you in a... I'm all talked out, Master. Perhaps my master from beyond the rift. It pains me to say it, but I've nothing to share. I only hope you'll...
Tis a pleasure to meet you. Are you fit to travel? The sun climbs high. My master from beyond the rift. Good morrow to you, Arisen. I should only hope I serve to
Leave the finding of equipment enhancing the delighted to meet you. Speak your will, and I'll see it done. My master from beyond the rift. Ready to tackle today's adventures, Arisen? I'm proud to have...
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my special. 'Twill be an honor to serve by your... I'll serve with redoubled vigor this day. My master from beyond the rift seek... How might I serve you, Arisen? I'll use this chance to commit myself.
'Tis a pleasure to meet you.
'Tis an honor to see you again, Arisen. An unexpected reunion, but a happy... I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you, my master from beyond the rifts. I know of nothing that demands your immediate notice. Pray, call upon me again another time. I hope my magic served.
I'm glad to see you in such fine fettle, Arisen. I knew we'd not be long apart. Is there aught this pawn might do for you? My master from beyond the rift.
You'll find none lighter on their feet than a thief.
Fate willing, the day will come.
Let us work together to Speak your will, and I'll see it done. My master from beyond the rift. Nothing to report, I'm afraid. Would that I could stay with you. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Delighted to meet you. Especially if... I'm all talked out, Master. Perhaps another time. My master from beyond the... Ready to tackle today's adventures, Arisen? I thank you for the chance to hone my swordsmanship.
Hail, Arisen. 'Tis plain you've been training diligently in my absence. I'm well glad to be traveling. A well-organized pack is my specialty. My master from beyond the rift seeks... My talents lie in combining material. 'Twas a fine adventure we shared.
We meet again, Arisen. 'Tis a happy twist of fate that... Speak your will, and I'll see it done. My master from beyond the rift. It pains me to say it, but I... Would that I could stay with you.
I'll carefully conserve my strength. 'Twill be an honor to serve. I have nothing further to add. My master from beyond the rift I hope you slept well, Master. Over many fierce battles.
Should you need to communicate in Elvish... Be well, Arisen.
Arisen! You've grown even stronger since last we met, haven't you? I can tell it. To glance. My, you're back. You are in good health, I trust, Arisen. My master from beyond the rift. I've not much to say at the moment. I only hope your memories of...
Pleased to make your acquaintance.
'Tis an honor to see you again, Arisen.
Have we met, sirs? You seem familiar somehow. 'Tis a happy twist of fate that brings us back to... Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. I would be only to my master from beyond the...
I'm glad to see you in such fine fettle, Arisen. You're even more impressive. I knew we'd not be long apart. I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance your... My master from beyond the rift seeks... I've nothing to share at present. Should you have further need of a marksman,
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty. If ever you've need of an aid, there's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Stop by again soon.
There's been talk of a mysterious structure rising from the sea. I'm not sure what to make of it. You know where to find.
Tis an encounter, most unpleasant, and unforeseen.
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon.
It seems we have enraged our foe.
I do not believe they're arranged to our advantage.
No call here.
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack! I shan't allow any further harm to come to you.
That was superb, Arisen.
I've just recalled a little tidbit I heard from the locals.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
Indeed. Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command.
How do you fare? Say, would you be willing to do me a favor? Sorry I am to hear. The dragon will pay for the ruin it has caused.
Is this the abode of the good arisen? Pray, pardon the intrusion. I am an attendant in the service of Empress Nadinia. Her Majesty would make a request of you. Might you have a moment to hear it? You've my gratitude, sir. Her Majesty awaits you outside. Pray, follow me.
We thank you for meeting us at this late hour, Sir Arisen. There is a service we would ask of you. We require protection of both our person and our identity as we make for our destination within the city.
Though Batal has no official dealings with Vermund, the countenance of its Empress is widely known. I dare say even a common soldier would recognize Her Majesty. And trouble would undoubtedly ensue should the Empress's presence be discovered. You must see to it that Her Majesty arrives at her destination unseen.
We make for the Rose Chateau. Prithee see us there safely before dawn breaks.
Now, let us be off! We ought not to delay our departure any further.
If I sleep on my woes, mayhap they'll go away.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
I beg you. I need that medicine.
Can't help you, I'm afraid. My stock's low enough as 'tis. I shan't go selling what little I've got left to a ruddy beastren.
But my wife, she's like to waste away if I don't get it to her.
How very cruel. We ne'er imagined matters to be so dire. Is there aught we may do to aid this man?
You have a kind heart, your majesty, but you cannot afford to reveal yourself here, else we may ne'er reach our destination. Perhaps the good Arisen would assist this gentleman in her majesty's stead.
How can he do this? Without that medicine, she shan't last a week.
What a likely story. I heard you whispering out there. You mean to give it to that beastren scum, don't you? What a good heart our Arisen has. But I shan't be selling it to you if 'tis to end up in beastren hands. Well, 'tis a princely sum to pay on behalf of a common beastren. But I'll take it. Can't afford to refuse a deal that sweet. The medicine's all yours.
This is the medicine I need. You give it to me, sir? Oh, happiest of days. My wife is saved. Words cannot express my gratitude to you, sir. I shall never forget this good turn you've done me.
That was neatly done, Sir Arisen. His lady wife ought now recover. We shall pray that 'twill be so.
Come, we've a ways to travel yet before we reach the Rose Chateau. We ought make haste.
I could use a bit of peace and quiet.
Good day, sir. What might you be looking for?
Anyone seeking to disturb the peace.
I could see myself.
Oi, you lot, help me. I've got a soldier on my tail. If I'd known 'twas his house, I'd have chosen somewhere else to fill my pockets, believe me.
You appear before us to beg that we abet you in a crime of your own doing.
What o' it? You're a beastren too, aren't you? Then you ought to know as well as I do that stealing's the only way we can survive in this city. Come on, help me out here. Consider it a favor to one of your kin. Heartless knaves. I've wasted enough time here. I'm off. Oh, son of a...
Silence, brigand! 'Tis off to the jail with you.
'Tis a hard life these people lead, that they should be so desperate as to turn to villainy. Yet a kindness granted to a man fallen so far would do little to better his circumstances. Let us press on. We have arrived at last. Thank you kindly, Sir Arisen. Now, to attend to the matter for which we have come. Prithee await our return here. We are grateful for your patience. The matter is attended to. We have allies here in the Rose Chateau who offer their aid to our cause in secret. Namely, to create a place where the Beastrons of Vermund may live in peace.
Were it to come to light that Batal has provided aid of any kind to Vermund, there would be a scandal, and all of Her Majesty's good deeds would be unmade. Thus, Her Majesty must work in secret, offering her support from the shadows. But let us not linger. I have arranged for an ox cart to meet us by the statue of the Arisen.
Do you know before whose likeness we now stand? 'Tis that of Rotheus, founder of Vermund. Oh yes, 'twas none other than a Beastron who gave rise to this kingdom. Yet, in spite of this history, our people find little welcome here. Quite the opposite, as we have witnessed this night. Past wars twixt Vermund and Batal have done much to worsen Beastron's standing here. This we cannot deny. Yet, as ruler of a Beastron nation, we can do no less than long for the day in which our people will be treated kindly wheresoe'er they may tread. And we would be remiss not to pray that the future you envision, as predestined ruler of this domain, shall be in alignment with our own. We bid you good night, Sir Arisen.
Methinks our best bet is to make our way into the Forbidden Magic Research